Hey guys, Salino here, and welcome back to PlayToEarn. If you've watched 100 crypto game launches die in beta, this month is genuinely different. We're covering the top 5 PlayToEarn games to watch in May 2026, with real events, real dates, and real player activity. Let's go. Number 5. Heroes of Mavia is a free-to-play mobile MMO strategy game on Base and Ethereum, developed by Scry Studios for iOS and Android. The core loop revolves around building a fortified base on a land NFT parcel, training armies, and raiding rival players. Around your headquarters, you place walls, turrets, and traps like explosive mines and flying bombs, while training over 12 unit types across infantry, vehicle, and air categories. PvP battles are timed 3-minute engagements, and the Ruby Battles mode pits both players against identical ghost bases at 50 or 250 Ruby entry tiers. Alliances coordinate team fights, and the upcoming Alliance Wars mode adds territory control and seasonal rankings. The game has surpassed 1.1 million downloads and 2.6 million monthly active users. The economy runs on 4 currencies: gold and oil for base construction, sapphire as a premium speed-up, and ruby as the on-chain currency used to upgrade land, hero, and statue NFTs. Players acquire ruby through combat victories, defenses, and daily challenges, then trade it on the gas-free Ruby Marketplace, which unlocks once your headquarters reaches level 4. The Mavia token serves as the governance currency for the Mavia DAO. The first ever global tournament begins its qualifier on May 15, 2026, with a $10,000 prize pool feeding into a top 32 main event on July 1st. Up next, an MMORPG about to drop its biggest content release since global launch. Number 4. RavenQuest is a top-down pixel art sandbox MMORPG on Immutable, available on PC through the Epic Games Store and on Android, with crossplay between the two. The game uses an archetype system instead of fixed classes, mixing any 3 of 8 archetypes into 56 possible combinations, each with its own spell set. 10 professions, from blacksmithing and mining to cooking and husbandry, support fully non-combat playstyles, and the trade pack delivery system anchors the silver economy. PvP spans ranked arena matches, guild warfare, and open-world territory control, while expeditions add rogue-like dungeons and Ether Rift's pit players against monsters for trophies. Players can also claim land parcels and build homesteads, and the new Fortune's Frontier Extraction mode adds a fast-entry PvPvE layer across 3 escalating risk islands. The economy runs on silver coins and Quest, the on-chain premium currency on Immutable, ZKEVM, both gas-free. Players acquire Quest through bounties, guild fame, leaderboards, and seasonal events, then use it for patron membership, cosmetics, effort potions, and guild upgrades. Main tradable assets include estates, MOAs with breeding mechanics, ships, and a 192-card Raven Cards collection on the Token Trove marketplace. On April 24, 2026, Tavern Light Games revealed Sol Zoloth, the first named Tyrant in the Rise of Tyrants expansion, with the launch date and live AMA confirmed for Saturday, May 2, 2026. The next one's launching mainnet this month, and doing something none of the others are. Liking this list so far? Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel so you're always updated with the hottest play-to-earn games. And if you want the latest news about blockchain gaming delivered straight to your inbox, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter as well. And now, let's get straight back to the list. Number 3. Cambria is a browser-based risk-to-earn MMO inspired by RuneScape and Ultima Online, running across Ronin, Blast, and Abstract Chain with NFTs on Ethereum. Cambria is built around 3 modes. Gold Rush is the flagship MMO, where players pick professions like fishing, mining, or woodcutting to gather resources, craft equipment, and venture into open-world dungeons for high-stakes PvE and PvP. Seasons run a few months, with Season 3 distributing 401 ETH and 2.69 million RON. Duel Arena is a 1 versus 1 mode where players wager tokens in head-to-head fights with over $150 million in total wagers. Dungeons V0 is a Diablo-style roguelike sit-and-go, where you deposit any amount, enter a dungeon, and maximize your buy-in over a short, skill-based session. Cambria operates 4 NFT collections, Founders, Islands, Cores, and Companions across Ethereum and Ronin, granting governance privileges, in-game taxes from settlers, and pets used for hunting and gathering. The non-transferable renown system tracks prestige and grants access to the court. The in-game economy runs on silver and royal favor, with artifacts, curios, and gems acquired in dangerous zones and traded at the royal treasury, while the upcoming RSGP token unlocks reduced withdrawal fees and governance. On April 23, 2026, Ben Zaz confirmed Dungeons version 0 launches on mainnet in May 2026, ahead of the Genesis mainnet unification. From browser MMOs, our next pick sits at the center of May's biggest chain migration. Number 2. Pixels is a free-to-play, browser-based social MMO farming game on Ronin, developed by Banger Inc. with backing from Animoca Brands. In Pixels, the core loop revolves around farm management, resource gathering, crafting, and questing. Players plant and harvest crops, mine, fish, raise and breed animals, and process raw resources through about 15 professions including farming, cooking, and woodworking, with an energy system gating most actions across Terra Villa. Leon's Neon Zone adds an arcade district of minigames with bi-weekly leaderboards. Chapter 3. Bountyfall added a faction system where players join one of 3 unions and contribute yield stones to their hearth, with the first union to hit 100%, claiming 70% of the seasonal prize pool. The economy runs on a dual currency system. Pixel is the on-chain token used to purchase VIP passes, mint NFT pets, acquire land NFTs, and unlock enchantments, while coins handle off-chain progression. NFT Farmland along Rainbow Road grants production and crafting bonuses. The April 15th Tier 5 update added 9 new high-end industries accessible exclusively on NFT parcels via a slot deed system, and players also collect pixel pets through Incubite potions. On May 12, 2026, Ronin completes its migration to an Ethereum Layer 2 built on the OP stack with EigenDA, dropping RON inflation from over 20% to under 1%. Last up, a franchise spanning 4 games, a $50,000 esports tournament, and Lamborghinis. And number 1. Illuvium is a franchise of 4 interconnected games: Arena, Overworld, Zero, and Beyond. Built on Ethereum and Immutable, available on PC, Mac, iOS, Android, and the web. Each title plays differently while feeding the same shared economy. Arena is an auto-battler where players build teams of NFT creatures called Illuvials, position them on a hex grid, and trigger class and affinity synergies across Ascendant-ranked PvP and Gauntlet free-for-all. Overworld is an open-world action RPG where hunters capture Illuvials with shards, gather materials, and battle Leviathan bosses. Zero is a city builder where players construct extraction facilities to process elements and fuels. Beyond is a browser-based collectible game where players open D1SK packs to acquire Illuvatar avatars and compete on rarity-based leaderboards. The economy centers on player-owned NFT assets: Illuvials, land plots, weapons, armor skins, and Illuvatars, usable across all 4 titles. Players acquire Illuvials through Overworld Capture or D1SK packs in Beyond, and fuse 3 max-level copies into an evolved form. Fuel is the consumable used for traveling, curing shards, and constructing Zero buildings, acquired with ETH or SILV2. The Illuvidex is the franchise's marketplace, and ILV is the DO governance token. The Illuvium X Lamborghini Wave 5 collection launched April 21, 2026, with D1SKs available exclusively for 2,000 fuel through May 5th, followed by the $50,000 Motorverse Cup running across May 9th, 16, 23, and 24.